Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? And
we are the Marvel Legends team here at your service. Don't adjust
right
your
into it.
You might notice something looks a little bit different.
What's everyone's thoughts on today's live stream?
Isn't that right?
What are you hoping for? Amazing, what are you hoping to see?
It's nice to be back with you guys. It's nice to be in person. You know, and I got our Pulse family here and Dan over there.
So what have they got in front of them?
I didn't know what to do. Where? I was like, do I go Infinity Gauntlet? But we've done that.
Oh, they've got the Hawkeye figures in front of them. Nice.
Legends, but Brian's got Legends.
And they've got the Thor figures behind them as well.
Classic, you know, Sunday best, Xavier University. You know.
Also, hello to everyone in the chat.
Dwight.
Nick says,
hi everyone. Thank you guys for joining us, spending a little time with us. We have a huge show
Dr. Nick.
planned for you
Wrong
today.
name. Hi, Brian Z.
Sense is tingling. I feel like it's going to be a good one.
I echo this. Hi, everybody.
Right, we are your Marvel Legends team, in case you didn't know.
How are you?
I am Ryan in marketing,
Full
joined
figures.
by
Let's
Dan
go.
remotely, also in marketing.
Okay, so I hope to see
and our leader here, Mr.
new
Dwight
here.
In design.
But anyway, we'll see.
So
I
this,
presume
this
is
new for us, right? They've let us out of our homes and basements and home offices, and this is fun fact. Dwight,
is that big Galactus in the background too? So this is very nice.
You're taller than I expected.
That is not true, but what is true is we have so much cool stuff to get to. So let's just jump right in. First off, we are coming off of Moon Knight still going on, but we have launched pre-orders for.
By the way, how is everybody? Can you hear me? By the way, how's the volume?
Mikey at the Figure Report, who had a first in-hand look at these two figures. He posted a really awesome in-depth review. So go check out Mikey on the Figure Report if you haven't already. So these figures are up for pre-order, joining Hawkeye and Kate Bishop. This is all from.
I wonder will they tell us the other two?
Ultron Wave, focused on Disney Plus shows. And so, you know, Dwight, I realized on the back, fans know this. We have a cross sell for all the figures, and we haven't revealed all the figures yet. Do you think we should do it?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, show them who else is coming in this wave. You guys ready for this?
Miss Marvel, I imagine. Nope.
Nope, we're not revealing them today, so stay tuned for more. Enjoy Moon Knight while it's still on the air. So sorry about that.
Such teases.
So let's move on to something.
It's got to be Miss Marvel.
Was just revealed, I believe,
that's the last Disney Plus show left, isn't it? And
Thor: Love and Thunder media reveal. So you guys have seen, I think, this wave out there. So we're going to.
Everybody has seen this about 2 weeks ago.
To some of the interesting points about it. So first up, we have Helm Thor. So walk them through what's going on with this guy.
Yeah, so we have Thor back. He's got Stormbreaker, and this is the most spectacularly golden armored version of Thor we've done so far.
Actually, looks nice there, sitting there now.
Articulation,
better than the pictures.
Lots of color, lots of armor. It's a beautiful costume. You know, very much inspired by some of his earlier looks in the comics, which were more regal than what we've seen.
Yeah, I totally agree, Connor. I wanted to see those two final figures.
There you go.
Simon, tip of the cap.
Not one, but two Thors in this wave. We got this one. Gun Show Thor is just what I'll nickname him. But what's going on with this guy?
I don't collect MCU, but I really like that Thor.
Like, nice vest, 80s vest.
You could almost make, if you popped off the head of Kurt Russell hit him, you could nearly make.
He also comes with Stormbreaker.
What's the name of the movie? Pork Chop Express.
Double pinless arms.
Big Trouble in Little Chinatown.
Pinless blue jean legs. Very reminiscent of other amazing.
It does look to have the same legs as Ragnarok as well, the one I just reviewed yesterday.
One of my favorite Thors we've seen so far. So
the boots.
I'm loving this look.
It really looks cool though.
Thor back in shape after Endgame. He looks ready for some new adventures here.
Exactly.
Did he just fetch
in? Of course, we have a character who isn't new to the MCU, but this is our first figure in her more heroic costume here. Talk him through Mighty Thor.
Yeah, we have
Jane Foster
here. She's rocking Mjolnir.
I'm disappointed no one else has made that terrible joke yet.
Not for me to say.
Not even on Twitter where the terrible jokes live.
She's back. She's got alternate heads. So you have the pure Natalie Portman version, and then we have the armored Mighty Thor version.
She could actually work as a comic version as well.
Very, very
with that head, that helmeted head.
Her in the books.
Such as how close they've gotten.
Double pinless arms, double pinless legs, everything you guys expect and know and love. So,
very nice.
There you go.
What was it like working on the first Natalie Portman, Jane Foster Legends figure? Because you guys worked on the first two Thor movies, right?
Excuse me.
Did you ever think we'd get to a point where we'd be doing Jane Foster as Mighty Thor in this?
Do you really like the new Thor line? Yeah, there's some good figures.
Jane,
they look a lot better now there in person than they did in the promo pics.
Didn't get around to her yet, so
James.
It's always a treat,
all
man.
in the reflexes.
I say it all the time when
Yes,
I'm
it
talking
is.
with you guys.
It always
I
is.
love seeing new characters added to the line, and when it's an actress as big and powerful as Natalie is, and she's transcended so many other.
It's crazy how
pop
many people like
culture,
I've seen on
beats
Twitter don't know
to
the
bring her
history
into the MCU,
that there actually
and into
is
Legends.
a Jane
Perfect.
Foster Thor in
I'm really excited
comics.
for this figure too.
It's probably one of the
did,
best
two
Thor
versions of the
stories,
comic.
best modern
Comic Jane
stories
Foster Mighty Thor
done
versus
by
a San
Jason
Diego
Aaron's
Comic-Con exclusive,
and
normal
the Sad
release,
Ribbit,
so I'm
which
really
is
happy to
mostly
get the
based on
MCU
this
one. You
movie, I
guys
think.
should be too. Speaking of strong, powerful female characters, this is the character we're familiar with, the King of Asgard, I believe, right? We have a brand new Valkyrie.
Yes, we do. So she is rocking.
I actually think the previous
gorgeous
Valkyrie looks
black and
better
white
than
armor.
her.
She's
than
got
this
her
figure.
dragon
The
fang
face sculpt
sword.
is a bit off.
An all new likeness, beautiful hair. It's got a lot of like through elements to get capture
Looks so
as
good
many
there,
of her
though.
braids as possible. And she looks really,
Looks
really,
really,
awesome.
really good
So,
there, has to be said.
King of Asgard.
All these heroes are going to need some adversary to face off against in the new film. Or
Oh, this one, though.
Again, we don't know much about this, but yeah, who's up next?
So next we have.
Oh, I don't know about him.
So first time in the line.
He looks
First time in
terrible
MCU,
compared to the gore in the
first time
comic.
bringing Christian Bale to our action
Looks like a
figure
great
form.
Christian Bale figure.
So
Like
he's got his awesome sword. He's got a cloak that's removable. The likeness is great. He's got all the scarification and these like creepy veins creeping up the side of his head. So another really cool addition to your shelves. And yeah,
if you like an albino monk, this is your figure.
That sword is pretty interesting looking, and he's kind of a
Look at all the comments in the actual live stream. People saying
character,
woke and
in the
stuff.
film.
Fuck off. Get
So
out. Get a life.
We have the Asgardians of the Galaxy, as I think they were dubbed. So we have two other figures in this wave. So first up, we have.
I have an
leader of
issue
that
one
team, or I
for
think
Jane
he probably
Foster
leads
Thor. The
leader,
value
right?
is
So we
going.
have-
Yeah, it's gonna maximize
Rocket
now in
might
the
argue with
coming
him
months when
over
this
that,
comes out.
but yeah, so we got a
The
new
Jason
Chris
Aaron's
Pratt long coat.
Comic is absolutely
Rocking the
brilliant.
double
I love it.
blasters.
I hope they go the
more
whole hog
bearded,
with the
than we've seen in the
storyline
past.
and that, like, because
But
it's
another great
really
version
heart
of
wrenching.
him, and
Excuse
bringing
me.
the Guardians into Thor. Chris Pratt,
There's Chris
Hemsworth
Pratt
together. That's going to be
Back from
gold.
voice acting hell.
So,
And then the seventh figure in this wave is a lovable, cute, but also menacing, I think, with these new accessories. Groot.
yeah, Groot is the kind of that adolescent teen version that you've seen before, but this one comes with new alternate hands. So he's got like some grabby.
This is a pretty cool figure.
Spikety hands. He's got
Spikety? Spikety?
blaster with the hand comes off, so he's got normal hands like you guys would expect. And another cool variation for Groot.
And then that takes us to the Build-A-Figure for this wave, an update.
If I was a MCU collector, I'd be very happy with this wave, bar gore.
Putting them together.
The rest of them look
He's a
great.
hefty chunk of plastic. There's some
Even
definite,
that Korg looks really, really
weight here.
cool.
So this is a more, I don't know what to describe it. It's a more ornate version of Korg than what you've seen in the past. He's got this awesome
He was
ram's
excellent in
head belt
Ragnarok.
buckle, lots of fur tufts,
It's on the Revolution.
armor
Wanna come?
studs, his club blaster weapon, and a new version of Korg.
Oh my
and some
god,
very colorful
yes.
fans.
Death from Bill and Ted.
So there
That's
you
who it
go.
is.
So this Thor Love and Thunder Build-A-Figure wave will be coming out later in a couple of weeks here.
Amazing.
This is a spoiler-free zone, so we know an amazing trailer dropped yesterday, but we don't want to speculate on all the amazing things we saw in that. So go watch it a million more times, and we'll get ready for Thor Love and Thunder later this year.
Can't wait.
I think
I actually had a guy on my Facebook post whinge about the actual name Love and Thunder yesterday.
Oh,
I don't know
so
how
good.
people get so bent up about
There
these
we go.
stupid things.
Look at that.
Oh, funny, he dropped it.
Looks like I dropped this a couple times. It's definitely a little bit more beat up than the last time I saw it.
It's quite big, actually, isn't it?
Cracks here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. We tried that bit a lot of times and it just keeps dropping. So, that's what happens. But it's got a really cool. Ooh, look at that. That's probably really close to the
So cheap
microphone.
and gimmicky,
Sorry.
isn't it?
So we got a lot of anger in this hammer, a lot of illumination. Yeah, something fun. What do you guys think?
I mean, it's cool, like, but you hit the button a
So
few
this is the
times.
same
Then what you do with
size
it?
as our
Pretty much a
previous,
display piece.
Mjolnir that came out as it keeps going on.
How
Comes
cool
with
would a
a
big
display
metal one of those be,
stand,
though?
which is around here somewhere. But Yeah, and it's going to be available shortly as well for the Thor movie line. So premium role play, 6-inch figures, we got you covered. All right, let's move on.
Role play,
from
6-inch
Thor
figures.
to our
Jesus,
next
that
topic.
sounds bad.
All right, so you guys, I think, saw on the Hasbro post, we had a pretty big 412 social post on Instagram. If you want to take a look at that, found this fun graphic about the 3 Spider-Man. So this was
Ooh, they're not going to show them either, though, are they?
For a while.
We have.
So yeah, I mean, I think some of the longtime collectors kind of know how this stuff works, but in case you didn't, right? Our product development timelines are such that between 12 and say 16 months, probably closer to 16 months now these days, from concept through all.
Are you listening, Star Wars collectors?
Cooling and packaging and final tweaks and shipping and getting to retailers to getting it in your hands. It takes a long time, guys. So we actually, did not know 100% for a fact exactly how the 3 Spider-Man were coming to the screen in No Way Home. There were rumors, but Marvel did a great job of keeping all of that kind of top secret.
Didn't even tell them.
So when we were all sitting in the theaters together, thunderous applause, right? When Andrew walked through and then Toby as well. So that was mid-December 2021, guys. So if you just fast forward 12, 16 months, you're already well into 2023. Yeah. So we are in April 2022. We are fast at work of these. We appreciate your patience. We know how excited you are. We are excited for you guys to see this. Dwight and the team are putting a lot of work into new, amazing Spider-Man and Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man figures. So they will be new.
Yeah, both 100% new.
But surely, they should have the villains by now.
We reviewed Andrew this week.
At least,
and we reviewed almost finished Toby last week.
What you call them?
So they're coming
renders
really
for the
nicely,
villains,
and can't wait to bring them to you guys as soon as we possibly can.
So they will be worth the wait. Thank you guys for your patience.
Crazy.
As a consolation prize, speaking of MCU, Tom Holland, Spider-Man type things, we're going to get into our first new reveal.
Yay, I was right. Hopefully.
Much more to come. So let's go to 2017, all the way back to Spider-Man Homecoming. This was the very first, Tom Holland solo Spider-Man film after he was introduced in Civil War. So we are going to be doing a civilian Peter Parker. This is a much requested figure, you guys. I think this is our.
Who wants a Tom Holland figure?
Tom Holland's Peter Parker likeness, but walk him through.
The face is.
I see a tease you showed a time or two ago.
That's right. It's the backpack.
So yeah, we have
smugglers. Yes,
a new
I am.
Tom Holland here.
9:30
He has
tonight,
a
my
backpack.
friend.
He's got his
it's
book.
a stream heavy day.
He's got
today.
alternate likenesses, so he's got a more stoic
Connor,
standard face.
On top of
He's got kind of like his smirk, a little happy kind of.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool figure.
Peter look.
You can get a lot of.
He's wearing a flannel like me.
A lot of customs out of this, actually, I would say.
But I'll take
if you
it.
just
I
didn't
love
want
how
Tom
the
Holland.
flannel is peeking out at the collar, and then also at the very bottom, there's the tail.
Not a bad figure at all.
Peter's a little bit of a mess. He always is. So
you got to do the other two,
nice
though, if they're doing him. Ned,
they
did MJ already, but surely they do Ned.
Is Peter good enough by himself?
No, I think what we a lot of us love about this iteration of Peter is that his friends are so important to him. That's a big part of the story.
Not the rapper.
We're gonna we've already had one MJ figure from that old 2-pack, and now we're bringing him his best friend, the guy in the chair.
That is awesome, and that looks actually spot on.
Friends are important for us too, buddy. So along with Peter, we have Ned, and Ned also comes with his backpack. He's got his watch. He's got his untucked shirt. I'm gonna spin him around, and then Peter will be backwards so you can see his back.
I kind of want these two.
And one cool thing about Ned is
make great civilians in the background for shots as well.
At one point, when he was on the DC trip, is that right? He put on a mask. So he was playing with Peter's costume.
When he's doing the Death Star, yeah.
And we've added that to the set as well.
That is really cool. I like that a lot.
So you can have Spider Ned to
go along with
Peter. So a best friend.
Hi and bye.
Shout out to Jesse Falcon. He was his idea, I believe, right, to do that masked head for Ned. So Jesse always brings the fun little touches.
Yeah, they're actually really cool.
That pic on screen right now, just the two.
Quite cool, actually.
Walking down the hallway, BFFs. So that's to keep.
Didn't expect those two figures.
Somewhat happy, I guess, for MCU.
I still want to see the Power Ranger Goblin though.
So this will be available for pre-order on 4/20 tomorrow. That's a Wednesday at 1 p.m. And
20th of the 4th, lads. Just do it the right way. Come on,
Homecoming 2-pack. Can't wait.
That's nice, actually. I like that
What's
set.
next here? Speaking of Spider-Man films, we're going to go back to 2018 now into the Miles Morales Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I was going through some of the old products and I realized every
Am I the only one
member of that core cast has had.
Am I the only one that didn't
We've
think
had
Spider-Man
Peter
Into the
Miles,
Spider-Verse
of course.
wasn't
We've had Gwen.
amazing? It
We've
was
had
good, like, but it was
Spider-Ham.
not.
We've had
Masterpiece,
Penny
people are
and
saying.
SPDR in a kid deluxe item, not in Legends, but still in there. But there was one character who we didn't do. And the reason why we didn't do Spider-Man Noir back in 2018 is because we had
Connor,
just
they'll say
done
all the
comic book
accessories are in the
version
bag,
of
but
him
you
in
can't
that
open the
Blizzard
bag.
Build-A-Figure way.
The
Blizzard
backpacks, I
Build-A-Figure
mean.
way, foreshadowing. But so yeah, so we're gonna bring the
Oh,
animated
nice.
movie
Spider-Man Noir.
styling of Spider-Man Noir here. He comes with Spider-Ham as well. But Dwight, walk him through this figure.
I missed out on the
was
comic
really
version of
amazed
this,
by it,
so this
from
could
the trench
be-
coat to the pinless joints and everything about him. What's new here?
Yeah, you guys get a new trench coat for your action figures. We've used that classic trench coat for so many years, but this one's sweet. It's got a nice wind-blown look. He's got tassels on the back of it, and he's got his awesome detective hat. And along with the detective hat, we have an alternate head without the hat.
Do we really need
And there's really cool
another one of these?
dot matrix deco
Exact
can't say
same
that
figure.
clearly, scattered across parts of his costume to represent that noir look from his universe.
But Noir looks class. I could do with him on his
And
own.
then Spider-Ham is just a redeco of the version we did
Excuse me.
in the Stiltman wave, I believe.
Yep. So if you didn't grab your little Spider-Ham, you get a 1.5 pack, I think, here with Spider-Man
1.5.
Noir.
And they'll charge
So,
deluxe price
yeah,
for
really
that.
excited for this. I think we finally completed that team from the 2018 film, and we'll look forward to 2022 later this year with
Yeah,
Across
that
the
Noir is
Spider-Verse
class.
Part 1.
And we bring Nick Cage
yeah.
back into the MCU, which we haven't
I like
seen
that
since
Noir.
Ghost Rider.
All full circle
Boom.
here on the Marvel team. So if we take a look at this, the impact shot. So so I forgot to mention this with the last pack. So if we go back to the Spider-Man Homecoming and Ned 2-pack. So guys, this is going to be the packaging for it. These will be in closed box packages, as you see here.
I
with
hate
really
these
great
closed
product
boxes.
renders
Bullshit.
From Tony and his team in the shop to give you a great view of what that figure looks like. But this is part of that new plastic-free Marvel Legends packaging that you'll slowly start to see roll out. We'll speak to it on an item-by-item basis. So here's what you get.
Yeah, you can't pick out the best
here,
figure
and on
then
the
for
back,
yourself,
you
can
get
you? Like, it's so
figures,
stupid.
with the accessories.
You get
Every
figures with
accessory piece shown as well. So that's the packaging for these. They've got
paint defects and stuff then, and you don't find out till you get home.
So this Spider-Man Noir
So
and
stupid.
Spider-Ham figure is going to be a Target exclusive going up for pre-order tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the US, and in Canada it will be at Toys R Us. So go get your Spider Noir.
Fan channel for over here,
Let's
so I
move
presume
forward.
Big Bang have
We're going
got
to
this
take a
guy.
break now. We're going to go to the Legends 20th anniversary. I know you guys have been eagerly awaiting the fourth member
Surely
of the
this is
band
Toad.
to make an appearance. And so for that, I'm going to throw it to Dan in our remote second studio location, and he is going to introduce and set up the next reveal for us. Dan, what have you got?
Yo, what's up, guys? My bad. I missed my train to Pawtucket, Rhode Island, so I just overslept. I was in my Spider-Man PJs, but I'm so excited to talk about the 20th anniversary line. I know everybody has been high.
Check out that lizard on the
for
over his
last
left
band,
shoulder.
which we've already reviewed.
Hopefully they
in
do a
this
new
show.
one of those.
Just so everyone knows, I still have my Series 1 Toad. Ryan doesn't have one, so I'm rubbing it in his face right now.
What possessed him all those years ago to put
Yeah.
Toad in the first series? Of all the characters he
But-
could have done.
Without further ado, we're going to reveal our Toad figure. Shout out to Dave White for these awesome diorama shots. So without further ado, Toad, let's see him. Bam! Look at that. Woo.
Yeah.
Look at that tongue. Man, Dwight, why don't you take
It looks like it's on
Toad?
the Wild
He was really
Child
mad at
body.
That water. He was like,
Yeah.
Quite small.
so I don't know if you can see in the bottom, there's a couple little toads sitting around there too. It's kind of fun. So yeah, Toad comes with a couple little toads. It's a nice little throwback to the old one that Toy Biz did, where he was actually had a toad held in his hand.
The head sculpt looks great though, I have to
And
say.
along with all the other 20th anniversary figures, He comes with the display stand.
What
and
difference
the
indeed.
alternate diorama.
I wonder
backdrop.
if this will increase store
Hooked around
returns.
to be
Yeah, that's the thing. Like,
representation
people
of
are going
the
to get
comic
home
cover
and they'll
that
have
was with
paint
the original item back
mess
in the
up
day.
on their figures, and they'll be like, nope,
So,
don't want this.
Toad's got
And
tons
also,
of
mint on card
articulation.
collectors,
He's got
you
the
won't be able to see
super
the figures
articulated
anymore, so what's the
rocker
point?
and ab crunch in his torso. He's got the pivoting barbell in the hips, so his legs can drop down lower for really extreme.
Oh, he's got the G.I. Joe
low
articulation.
crawl poses, which you'd want from Toad.
The drop down hips.
He's got his little gesture. I don't know what you call these. I needed to have done my homework and I didn't do it. I don't know what
Lily
he's
pads.
got. Little helicopter things on his wrist and his ankles. Helicopter things? No, that's not right. Sorry. And he's got two expressions. So he's got a wicked grin, and as we all know, Senator,
Wicked tongue.
he's got a wicked tongue. So along with that, we have an alternate wicked tongue.
Ladies' choice
that
head
you can
sculpt.
Wrap up any figure you want.
And it also has an interactive feature with the Jane Foster Mjolnir, because what happens to a toad when it gets struck by lightning?
Same thing as everything
Yeah.
else.
Oh,
Yeah.
cringe.
Man.
So Dan, show off the
As you guys could tell, these guys love the X-Men movie. But yeah,
I think the
without
Toad
further
figure
ado,
could
I
never
just
live up to the
wanted
hype the
show
Hasbro
off
team created. No matter what they do now, they're going to be.
actual figure in pack. So I know Ryan.
It looks
always
decent in
keeps
pack,
his
though, I have to
figures
say.
mint
In
on
box
card,
looks
but
good.
For me, I only usually keep the blistered ones mint on cards. So if you're one of those hardcore fans who collect mint on card, here's how it looks like.
I'd love to have been in the
Compared
meeting that
to
decided to put him in Series
the
1
OG one right
next
here.
to
So
Iron Man,
very,
Cap, and
very
Hulk, though.
awesome unit. Can't focus on my
Surely,
camera
like, they should have done, like,
Yep.
a Spider-Man in Series
yeah.
1 or something.
One in, one out.
All those
guys.
years back.
Get the rest of our 20th anniversary program.
They look really good all lined up there, Dan.
I knew there was darkness in your souls. I knew Ryan had the darkness that mint on the card.
It's funny as well that they're all different prices.
Hulk.
Hulk is like 50 quid over here,
I forced them into
and
it.
the other three are like normal price.
So
well,
Dan,
He's my boss.
Toad is probably more expensive again.
Good response.
how are the fans going to get this, Dan? Everyone wants this. They've been waiting for 20 years for crying out loud.
I'd say so.
Yeah, so tomorrow on Fan Channel.
I wonder how much
Retailers,
Toad will be. I suppose we'll
this
see
will be
later on with
available
Big
for
Bang.
Pre-order at 1 o'clock. So you can get
me.
all 4 of our 20th anniversary Series 1 line. And yeah, it'll be available tomorrow, 4/20, Wednesday, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
And that will wrap up our recreation of Series 1 back in all the way in 2000.
I wonder what to do Series
So
2.
that's our Legends 20th. We're going to shift gears a little bit and go into some more Spider-Man. So as you know, 2022 is a big year for Spider-Man.
60 years.
In fact, it is the 60th anniversary. And Marvel, our friends at Marvel, are doing a program called Beyond Amazing for later this fall. And so here's this, we're going to continue pre-ordering and revealing items that will come out later this fall. And so we're just going to quickly recap some of the items that we've shown off in renders, I believe, in various other places, but just to recap and then show what will be up for pre-order tomorrow. So
He was that lizard.
Iron Spider, why don't you grab the figure?
Excuse me.
Talk them through this just really quickly. And again, we reviewed, I think back in October all the way at PulseCon or the 1027 event. We had friend Pharaoh Monch, fellow collector. He helped us reveal that. And then D Amazing on YouTube had the first in-hand review. So I know you guys have seen that. If D Amazing did a great job.
It's very cool.
The final
Civil War Spider-Man.
Very shiny. Yeah, it's
Shout out to D Amazing again. I mean, if you want to see this guy in his full glory, go check out his review once again. But Dwight, this looks amazing, man.
yeah, it's a gorgeous figure. It's all new.
Excuse me.
From the tippity points
The
of
D Amazing is
back claws
serious reviewer.
to his toes. So beautiful, beautiful, shiny, metallic Iron Spider.
So because this is
New
one of
packaging
the
is a load of
comic-based
bollocks, so it has to be
Beyond
said.
Amazing, items, you'll see here that the packaging, right? This is in that same closed box packaging with the figure render. We've got some more renders on one
So
side.
stupid.
And then on the other side, we've got the comic art. So that's kind of our format for this new approach. And then it's got the Beyond Amazing.
And I just saw there in the comments as well, like figure box swappers,
right on top of
guys
there.
who go in and
So
swap out figures.
Iron
They're going to have a
Spider,
field
this will
day
be
with this
available
stuff.
like all these items.
Swapping out the boxes and figures out
Tomorrow,
of the boxes and
4/20
stuff.
at 1 p.m. Eastern. So go out and get Iron Spider. All right, what do we have next here? So next is an item. We're going to go real quickly through this. So this is our Future Foundation Spider-Man, the stealth suit version. And let's be sure to show them the back of the figure this time too.
I'm going to turn the box around, but the box is at the back. So let me spin him. There you go.
Nah, I don't need him.
So yeah, he's got his matching spider logos front and back. It's the inverted costume. We did the white and black on a much older body a lifetime ago.
That was long before me. Yeah, I've been here a while now.
So this is updated on the super articulated body, and it has all of the inverted colors. So now it's the black and white instead of the white and black.
Thoughts on this one, guys?
Hands. He's got some web effects.
I remember they did the white and black one, the opposite colors.
There's just something.
It was pretty cool, but
suit that just is so clean.
Just not doing it for me, I'm afraid.
But hopefully in the future, we will get the actual Future Foundation Spidey, right, guys? You know, cross some fingers.
Sure.
They've done the Future Foundation Spidey,
We
though.
could probably make that happen. Yeah, let us know if that's something you want to see.
No.
Let us know in those comments so Evan can reply to you. Okay, so what have we got next? So that item is up for pre-order. Let's go on to the next one. I think you guys saw renders for this, but this is the first time of actual product. So we back a couple of weeks ago in March, there was a Beyond Amazing virtual event with Marvel Unlimited, and so Dan Yoon worked with some friends of Marvel Legends, including Dan Slott and Maureen Gu, and they actually revealed this new 2-pack. Yeah. And so first up is Silk here on our.
Oh yes, we've seen this too. Silk.
I'm always going to plug these
Silk and Doc Ock. That's up on Amazon already.
These dynamic flight stands.
I think.
You've got Silk here with some new pieces. Dwight, I think fans. Oh well, yeah. Tell them about the new pieces and then just the articulation scheme too.
Yeah, I mean we have new kind of a web shooting hand. We have all new heads. We have masked up with the shorter hair as she was in the comics.
Spider Island.
And then one with the mask removed and the collar pulled down. So you have both variations of Silk. And we've done her a couple of times, but this is the first one that is double pinless. So she's got the full.
I like it though. I think we're all really waiting for the three Spider-Man. Yeah, I think we'll be waiting for a while for them. I'd say
of awesomeness
because apparently they've only started working at it.
The kind of a tweak deco for that.
I don't think is
and she's
true to be honest.
Really cool.
Surely they must have
version of the character. It's a great.
At some point,
it's more of that black and white that Dan loves so much.
Yeah, and shout out to Paul Harding for doing the head sculpts. For her and for Doc Ock. Greg, can you go back to that unmasked head, that other shot? We haven't actually shown this 2-pack in actual plastic form, and in the digital render.
Well, she looks good, as we said. I don't have a Silk figure, and I don't have Doc Ock, so this 2-pack looks good to me.
I believe Paul Harding did, so shout out to our friend there.
Another cool thing about these new head sculpts on Classic is we're moving to that photo reel that we've been doing on our MCU figures. So
which looks really, really good in that picture. I have seen the actual figure though.
Level of deco being applied to our comic characters moving forward as well. In this case, it looks stunning.
And this is the 2-pack with Doc Ock, with the new Doc Ock as well.
That's right. Doc Ock.
That looks really good.
Redecoed. He has
very similar to the last one.
Brighter yellows and greens. He's got his awesome tentacles that wrap around him. No wire bendies on these. These are the same tentacles as before. We are looking at it though and exploring it of how we could get some wire bendies out there in the future.
Therefore, wait and don't buy this one.
And he'll also have an alternate expression. I don't know which one's on him.
Yeah, like it.
Gritted teeth.
They're pointless unless you can actually articulate the arms as well.
New.
Otherwise, it's just 4 pieces of plastic hanging off him.
The closed mouth.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so this 2-pack, it already went up for pre-order a couple of weeks back. This is an Amazon exclusive. We believe it should be going back up shortly for some limited quantities. So if you missed out, keep looking
boxes.
on Amazon.
Oh my God, they're so bad.
There. Okay, moving on.
It'll be available later in the year. Sorry, Ryan. Available later
in the year. So we're leaving it open.
James says new packaging taking away my figure comparisons.
The next 2-pack, I think you guys know about in part. So this was back
Doc
at
Ock callback Secret Wars. Not paying
Dan
for 2-pack.
interviewed his friend there, Johnny Cates, and they talked about all this cool stuff.
This I'm looking
Donnie's
forward
collecting
to. Null.
habits and all his work on Marvel, and then Donnie helped us reveal the digital render.
Absolute
for Null.
class story.
So
If you
we
get a
have
chance to
Null
read
here
it, King in Black.
to show the proper scale.
King,
Let's take a
he's
look
basically the god of the symbiotes.
So here we go. Yeah, Null is
Reminds me of
awesome.
Kane from
He
Legacy
is
of Kane as
big.
well.
He has alternate heads. He's got a more stoic, grumpy face, and then he's got his evil grin. You can see him. Thanks, Ryan. Showing him for a scale next to a standard 6-inch figure. This, I'm not sure how well it's picking up in the audience. The colors are a little bit off on this. We're still tweaking it to make it a little bit more black and awesome. So, but he's got his gross symbiote sword.
The Necro sword.
Big giant.
That
evil
sword is
knight
the same one
black
that
armor.
Gore is supposed to have
That's
as well.
just win, 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 win.
Looks like a great figure.
I think Null's sword is actually going to challenge your boy Surtur for the coolest sword accessory we've done. This is pretty cool when I was posing him out. But that's actually not the biggest piece in this 2-pack.
No.
Even this humongous Null. So talk him through.
2-pack with Venom, I presume.
Oh, okay. So how do you compete, not compete with Null? Well, how about a giant bat-winged Venom? So,
I like that.
through the run at one point, Venom had these massive wings. We thought that was too cool not to bring to toy. So we also give him an alternate expression, all new expressions, big giant wings, pointy claws and toes. And, the wings are articulated. They flap back, forward, up and down, and they pivot a little bit in the middles as well. So you can get some different variations. But why would you do anything other than just making them as massive as possible?
And this is that 2018 Venom base body, but done in a comic kind of version with
Correct.
pieces.
Correct.
So yeah, a lot of fans were saying you guys should do a comic version on that movie Venom body with just a couple new pieces. And yeah, you guys were right. It looks great.
Yeah,
It looks really cool. They should have used the animated body. I thought though.
Kind of a mega 2-pack is going to be available for pre-order as well tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m.
Oh, that's going to be pricey, isn't it?
Legends. So I think we have the box.
It's about 60, 70 quid.
This thing's so badass. How does it fit?
It's crammed in there. Yeah. Our engineers and our packaging engineer, they somehow make it fit. So I don't know how. It's witchcraft.
It doesn't. Witchcraft, yeah.
It's a symbiote, so it can all free form.
Nice save.
Thank you. All right, so next we're going to throw it to Dan. This is an item that is near and dear to his heart, and he will tell you why.
It's a really nice 2-pack.
Do the setup for.
So expensive though.
Item.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for this next item. So a lot of times, we get questions of like, how do you guys determine characters and things of that nature, right? And I always joke that it's like a battle, it's like a rap battle, it's like a breakdance fight, right? For this item, I had to really, drop some bars, do some breakdance moves that really made Dwight super impressive, right? So this is going to be the one and only Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows 2-pack right here.
Oh,
Shout
wow.
out to a fellow collector, Dan Slott, who wrote volume 1 of Renew Your Vows. And so first off, I just wanted to say, I wanted to talk about
I've never read that.
Spinneret here. Greg, if you could just show me here. So first off, this is the one and only Mary Jane Watson, but as Spinneret. And then the 2-pack comes with this all new awesome Spider-Man. I put him in the Macarena pose right here because I wanted you guys to notice.
That's a nice 2-pack.
And the pinless arms and legs. So
that's one way to
the
maximize people buying a Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
Put him in a 2-pack.
You see all those pins? Well, the new one right here doesn't have pins, guys. Look at that. Look at that awesome new Spider-Man. Also, the reason why I had to rap battle Dwight a lot is because he has toe articulation, guys. Woo!
Yeah,
So,
Simon, I
but,
agree. The
one of the really
cardboard
plugs look
boxes,
nice. He's going to
they're
be
not good
actually
for
doing
collectors like
a
are they?
full review,
They're just so bad.
first in-hand review of this product that's
It's
going to go
making mint on
live
card
tomorrow
collectors. It's
at
hard for them to.
4:20 as well. So check out
Well,
his
if you
review
can't see
on
the
his
figure in the
social
box,
platforms, and he will do an in-depth
totally
review
like
of this
a
awesome Renew Your Vows 2-pack. It
aimed
comes
now at
with
openers,
alternate
basically.
heads there, and it comes with 3 sets of hands for Spider-Man and Spinneret.
Isn't this technically the first in-hand review?
You can't say that, man. Come on.
Okay. This is the in-hand presentation.
Yeah,
You know?
we don't go
Yeah,
as
no,
deep
no.
with the
Right.
ACBA
Right.
and all that.
Head, torso, hips, legs, arms, articulation. Woo, lots of colors. Done.
Dan, do you like how I posed Spider-Man out? I did it especially.
Taking the piss out of reviewers, are they?
He's creeping.
He's creeping on the tippy toes.
Oh,
That is really cool.
Exactly. Woo,
When
look
Dan
at
says
that.
he had to convince the team, he is underselling that. It was a point that needed to be reiterated many times, but Dan did it for you fans because he knows that's something that you guys have been wanting. So there you have the tippy toes Spider-Man. And going back to Renew Your Vows, don't add us, okay? We know this Spinneret costume was in Volume 2. Okay, let's just clear that up. I did some research last night.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
At least they try to know what they're talking about.
Trying not to wake up MJ.
That's a great head from
after
Mary
a night
Jane.
of fighting baddies, but she knows what's up.
I think she can.
Yeah,
kick
Connor,
his
it's
butt
nice
as he
set,
can with
definitely.
her, get up here as Spinneret. So yeah, so this
Exactly.
2-pack.
That Spider-Man
is
is beautiful,
awesome.
though.
Peter, an awesome first time MJ Spinneret.
Amazing.
Again, pre-order tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. There you go.
And
Go
like,
get it.
I'm sure you'd sell
And
that
check out
that
Boog Nice
Spinneret
tomorrow
pretty easy
for
if you didn't
his
want her.
more in-depth, more articulated, more photography, better
A certain
insights.
je ne sais quoi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll have that.
They look
for
really
tomorrow.
good together,
And
though.
then the next item, I'm going to tee this up here. This is something that we've been teasing a little bit, but
Yes, a lizard,
this
finally.
is the Lizard Build-A-Figure from 2018, back a whiles now.
This is what I'm talking
remember
about.
when we were putting this guy out. Great amount of detail. He's kind of in this like hunched over pose, but it's fine. And he's got a tail that articulates in three different places.
It's fine.
It's a semi-articulated tail.
Good
We could
Lord.
do better. But no, I really do love this figure. The head sculpt on it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing this lizard now.
This is a great figure,
I
guys.
have no Spidey,
You all
might go
need
for
this
it.
No, it's just
That Spidey
upgraded
MJ
from
is a
fine
definite.
to great.
to amazing. But Dan,
Let's see the new
what have we
lizard.
been working
Come on.
on as a different version? I'm not going to say an upgraded version. It's just different. We love them all. They're all our favorites in Tony parlance. But Dan, take it away.
Yeah, sure. So, guys,
I knew I
Brian
spotted
and
it.
I love to tease you guys on the show. One of my favorite lines is the Spider-Man retro line, right? This is the line that really,
Yeah, it gives
as
a gigantic
kid,
card
made
lizard.
me love Marvel action figures, right? And so I've been teasing this figure for a reason, because our new lizard is coming in that awesome Toy Biz retro.
Oh,
style
look at
package.
that.
Take a look right here. Oh man.
Now, that is awesome.
This lizard, well, I'll let Dwight tell you all the accessories.
Oh, watch that.
About
Very
lizard
same as
here.
the animated series.
Sure.
So Dwight, take it away.
Thanks, Dan. Yeah, Lizard comes with, first of all, 2 expressions. A classic kind of first appearance, and then a little bit more modern update here. He is standard spider size.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
guy,
That
you
is
can see
so
the
good.
size of Lizard next to Peter. So he comes.
He's a little
with
smaller,
2
like,
different
but
flasks.
looks great.
He has a volumetric flask. He's got an Erlenmeyer flask, and they both have a little port in the top that you can use your spark effects or your smoke to have some fun. And most notably, minus the 3-point tail of this guy, he has a wire bendy tail.
Oh.
So this thing, should make so many. I'm sure there's piles of claps.
I
all
love
over the
that
chat
classic
right now.
lizard head.
Bendy wire tail.
Toe
Yes.
articulation, bendy wire tail. Some might say this is the greatest stream we've ever done.
I know, right?
This is the first one
So
so
toes,
far this stream that I'm 100% getting.
We need another T.
That is so good.
Come up with something. So yeah, bendy tail, have a lot of fun. lab coat. He's also got super
Exactly.
articulation,
Take my
ab
fucking
crunch,
money.
and rocker.
He's
Pinless
beautiful.
arms and
I have to
legs.
get him.
Yeah, he's just really cool. Dr. Kurt Connors
You
never
can't
looked
even
so
send
good.
him up.
That Flask was your tease, right, Brian?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it
is
was.
the definite
I'd
lizard.
forgotten what it was called, but Dwight had it at the time. The Erlenmeyer flask. This was my tease back a couple of. I think it was might have been the December one or is it the February one? Yeah, one of the last teases. It was this little flask. I had him posed in Sinister's hand, the VHS Sinister on my shelf, and no one actually caught that. But yeah, so it actually comes with Lizard. So how is Lizard coming out, Dan?
Yeah, so Lizard will actually be a Walmart exclusive, so you will not be able to pre-order him tomorrow. However, in a to-be-determined date, Lizard will be available on Walmart as an exclusive. So stay tuned for more information on when Lizard will actually be.
We'll still get him at Big Bang Comics, so
today as part of our
in demand. We'll have him in the UK, I presume.
Here, but stay tuned for more details on how and when you'll be able to get that Walmart exclusive. And so we have one final item. I've been selfishly saving it for last here. So the 60th anniversary of Spider-Man, Amazing Fantasy number 15 in 1962 was his first appearance. I went out and got a prop for myself, right? Toy Biz did this really great Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man figure for the first time in the Spider-Man Classics line.
Oh, the one with the webs.
This was wave 2, I believe, of that. I went out and picked this up in really mint condition, Dwight. There's no way this is ever seeing the breathing fresh air. This is going to stay in here forever. But I got it because I want it to sit side by side with our next item. It is going to be the first appearance
wow
version of Spider-Man.
That is unreal.
And before we walk him through, again, a little plug for my favorite stands, but I have him flying here. Well, how is he soaring, Dwight? What does he have?
He's got the wings.
First off, this is a 100% new figure. It is a little bit shorter than our other super articulated Spider-Man. He's a little bit softer in his musculature. So it's, some nice variety. And he is flying, Ryan, because he has web wings that can attach.
Yeah, I bet so. I bet they are as well.
Of his inner tricep bicep. So a little wing that you can plug in there. You can have him gliding, flying. He's got ab crunch, rocker, butterflies, double pinless. He's got pinless legs. And like I said, an all new, slightly shorter, slightly softer Spider-Man.
That looks really, really cool.
He's also got
webs.
all the
They learned, Connor. They learned.
That's a lot of hands. How many hands?
That is, what is that? 8 total hands?
Loads of webs.
I'm sorry. Do we have fists?
Fists? Check.
Do we have thwips?
Thwips? Check.
Punchies?
That's same as fists.
Okay. We got crawlies.
Crawlies.
And grippies.
Grippies for the web. As well as some folded wings that look really great when he's just standing. That's how I have them on my desk. Yep.
So,
it's a pity,
so we had to go all out.
The wings are sculpted.
He had to get.
It'd be nice if they were material.
None of this would have been possible without that first issue.
There you go. Arm up, arm down, web up, web down. Variations. Webs out.
So guys, if you want a more in-depth review of this Amazing Fantasy 15 Spider-Man, you're not going to hear punchies like Dwight just said, but our good friend Chartimus Prime, he's going to be
70 series voice, lots of webs. They definitely heard you, Connor, when you're on about the symbiote Spider-Man. We can't have Connor Fuller making his own webs.
Platforms. He will have additional photography and an in-depth review.
Looks awesome.
That again will not have punches, but he'll go through all the accessories and all the cool parts of this figure.
This is a great desk figure, as I think we all have, right? I have him on my desk, and I just look at him all day long when we're working. So, so this figure will be available for pre-order tomorrow, Wednesday at 1:00 Eastern, with all the other items you've seen here today. And that will wrap up our Beyond Amazing live stream in the new studio here. We spent a lot of time decorating. I think it looks fantastic, and we look forward to doing more of these. Right, Dwight?
Sounds good, man.
Yeah,
been fun. Love seeing you guys in person. Gotta clean up my laundry.
Laundry
Clean up my laundry.
Oh, look, they're doing a little.
Did you like leave dry that too long? It's really small.
It's a little snug,
It's a little snug.
but you know, I'm
Okay.
stretched. I might be able to get back in there.
It's not plastic.
No, not plastic.
It's a Bruce Banner fucking
nice.
thing, anyway.
It's nice.
Right.
It's nice.
You're supposed to use cold water, Dwight. Come on.
Better for the environment, right?
I mean, you know, plastic-free packaging, guys. Come on.
There you go.
All right, thank you guys for spending some time with us. It's one of
It's gotta be Bruce Banner, that cloth thing.
to reveal some stuff. Hopefully, you guys are excited. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks to Dwight, thanks to Dan for joining us remotely from this top secret location. Stay tuned to the Hasbro Pulse for all the latest and greatest official Marvel Legends news, and we will catch you next time. Punchies,
Yo,
Punchies.
peace.
Punchies.
punchies, punchies. Stand there.
Yeah, punch the TV, do it.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, he's right here. Yes.
All right.
All right.
Nope. All right.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Peace.
So guys, what you think of that? I'm gonna head off in a couple of seconds. Just give us a few quick thoughts on that. Definitely buying the lizard figure. Definitely getting that null pack. The rest. Hold on, I just turned this up. So we'll be talking more about these later on the Culturecast at 9:30 GMT. Yeah, plastic-free packaging. That's the one thing that has ruined a lot of this for me. But chemically formed cardboard and Pius's inks are so okay. Plastic-free packaging on a box full of plastic. Doesn't make sense, does it? Blame the fisherman. But yeah. So guys, tonight, in about 4.5 hours, thereabouts, I'll be doing the Culturecast with Twisted Tubs. So make sure and drop by for that. We'll be talking about this. We'll be talking about the Thor trailer and Moon Knight. And Tubbs saw Batman, so I'm sure I'll just leave for half an hour and just let him talk about that. But yeah. 2-pack Lizard and Retro for sure. Yeah, Lizard, definitely. Whatever but anything else. I'll drink water and eat bread just to get Lizard. But the rest, it has to come down to budget really. But yeah, I definitely want that null. Well, yeah, so let's see. We'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and Liverpool and United tonight. We'll be along afterwards. Boo! It's that one game we hope nobody wins. Yeah. So see you later, guys. Have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the live stream, and we'll hopefully see some of you back later tonight at 9:30. Bye.